Good afternoon from Montenegro, from Zelcestan, actually. Yes, I have distance gaps between the videos, but I'm innocent. I'm completely innocent. You remember the cat, one of the outdoor cat, get attacked by something, most probably a dog or an eagle, I don't know. Normally, I was keeping him in the bathroom until the wounds are okay, and we recognized that he is not able to step on his legs still, and I took him to another doctor. Normally, the first doctor saw him 3 times with 2 days distance, 3 times in 5 days. And especially, I told him he cannot step over his leg, and he checked the leg, and he said, "Okay, no problem." And then after 3 weeks, he was not able to step on it. And I took him to another doctor, and with the x-ray, we recognized that a piece of the bone from the knee got broken and moving inside of the knee, actually moving. And that's why he has pain and he cannot step over. Take to one of the organizations, ESPAS from Podgorica. I'm really grateful for all their support, actually especially with the doctor bills of the stray cats. Once more, they supported, and I took him to the doctor, and the doctor made a surgery to take out that bone fracture, the piece of the bone, and also sanded the left of the knee, let's say. The problem is I need to keep him. The doctor said that knee is operated. That's why he needs to stay in the travel box and using that cone, that protective cone, which means every 2 hours I need to go and take him out from the box, take out the cone, let him eat, drink, pee, everything, and even pat him on my arms. Yes, you are sweetie, something like that. So I'm tired. More than 3 weeks, I couldn't sleep properly, and I'm a bit tired. The issue on this video, how to buy a house in Montenegro. Normally, I found my home from Montenegro Prospects website. There are plenty of websites on internet or even on the Facebook marketplace. You can find plenty of houses to buy. With Montenegrin, prodajam means for sale, izdajam for rent. You can find directly from internet. You don't have to have the residence permit to be able to buy a house in Montenegro, as I did. Around five and a half years ago, I saw the advertise on internet when I sold my home in Turkey. I saw the advertise on internet, and the house was just calling me as come, and I grabbed my backpack and I came. But before I come, of course, I got in touch with the Turkish embassy in Podgorica. Because of that, I don't know the language, I don't know the laws, I don't know the regulations, and even I have ongoing lawsuits in Turkey because of this real estate issues. And to avoid any repeat the mistake or any lose of money, or much more than this, lose of hope, I got in touch with the Turkish embassy as of what to do, how to do, what is the procedure. And I took a list of two lawyers from them. I got in touch with one of the lawyers, Ilhana Sabovic. She speaks very good English, and she's so good for me. And also, when we came here, Ilhana said that some of the houses on the rural part of first of all, there is no street name, street number, something like that in Montenegro, especially on the rural part. Yes, in cities, they have street numbers, street names, boulevards, etc. But in the rural part, they just have the name of the village. Let's say in Kujava, in Zagorak, in Tunjevo, they just have the names, and if the postman can find you. And Ilhana said that to avoid any mistake or any problem, she advised to have a cadastrar to be sure the advertised house, the house on the papers, what the owner has, is the same house as what he shown to us. And even she offered, it was 50 euros 5.5 years ago. She offered to pay the half as a house gift and she paid half. I paid half. We came with him. He checked with his materials. He checked the coordinates of the house, let's say, and he gave the written report with sign and stamp as of yes, this house is this house. They are the correct coordinates. And then we started the procedure. The progress is working quite slow in Montenegro. Therefore, by and between signing the contract, sale contract, and registration under your name in the land registration office takes more or less 3 months. Which means, for example, for Turkish citizens, we are allowed to stay in Montenegro without any visa or something like that. We are allowed to stay in Montenegro 90 days, 3 months of every 180 days, which means 3 months in, 3 months out, we can make it. With my case, I was promised to my latest company as of until they kick me out or they say, okay, we don't want you, or end of the project. I will stay in Turkey. And they said, we are pleased to have you until end of the project. And I stayed in Turkey. I came, I signed the contract, leave some money to Inhana, and then I went back. And Inhana was following the procedures. Anyway, she managed, she found the translator because of that. If you are not able to speak and understand official language of the country, any country, all countries are the same. If you are not able to speak the language of the country, you must have an official translator, which needs to sign and stamp make the translations and sign and stamp the documents as of she is translated. You do understand everything. There's a sale tax of the real estates in Montenegro. It's 3% of the contract amount. Let's say it's 100,000, then it will be 3,000. Yes, 3,000. My math is so bad. It will be the sale amount will be 3,000. This amount needs to be paid after the house registered under your name, which means 3 months later you have to pay this. In some cases, some emergencies, maybe, I don't say it is, but maybe you can stop by the municipality to speak and explain the situation to them. Maybe you can speed it up and you can take the ownership document to be able to register for residence permit. Lots of things in Montenegro is working with the relations more than the laws. So you can try. Just be polite. Someone from Turkey asked for the annual fees of taxes of the real estates. Normally, each municipality has own price list. With my case, I live on a small village by and between Nikšić and then Lograd. And with my case this year, I paid 30 euros, for example, for the real estate tax, annual tax. Just a second. I'm using the laptop to record the video. Hayır Benek. And as you know, cats are so curious. Jump over the laptops, and I don't want to have this experience. Annual taxation is once a year. Also, I heard that real estate on the coastal side has additional taxation of the tourists, but I don't know how much it is or what is the calculation of that one. But I don't think so. It will be too much. You are the owner, you know. But in my case, I paid 30 euros for this year. Lots of people are asking for the price of my home. To give the price of my home will not be realistic because of that. I bought this house more or less 5.5 years old before. So the prices all around the world, we had the inflation, which means inflation is increasing the prices. For example, 2 years ago, by the chance, I saw a house in Nikšić, the second biggest city of the Montenegro. It was 28,000 euros, and a few weeks ago I saw it again. It was 40,000 euros. It's changing. The prices are changing. So else was asked? Yeah, you can find the house from internet. Each prices has a percentage of the negotiation, more or less, let's say 10%. You can ask for the discount. Here in Montenegro, seller is paying for the real estate fee. Most probably the realtor is adding his or her commission inside of the amount of the house, but still you can ask for a discount. And as I told you, the good relations is solving a big part of the problem. So keep your good relations with everyone as much as you can. Yeah, that's it, I guess. See you. Bye bye.